Hello folks, I'm recording this video on 6th of May 2017 and this stock is my favorite stock, Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's company. As a matter of fact, Warren Buffett had his annual shareholder meeting at Omaha, Nebraska. I was actually wanting to go there in person. I do own uh, Berkshire stocks, and I wanted to be there, but I didn't have an opportunity, and I ended up watching the event live on Yahoo Finance website. It was absolutely phenomenal as always. So anyway, so let's take a few moments and analyze this stock, and I'll give you my viewpoints on where the stock is likely to go. Okay, again, this is not a trading recommendation. Please, trade responsibly and do your own calculation, analysis, and make your call. This is just some input as I see the market. All right, so don't take it as a recommendation. All right, so what do you see as soon as you see the stock? If you asked me, I would say I see a clear five-wave Elliott wave pattern. This is a monthly chart, guys, and there's a long time frame. So it started in 2009, when actually the financial recession ended. It basically crashed, and it ended, and then since then the market has been going up, as you know. Um, I think it started the five-wave Elliott wave pattern. So this will be wave 1, this will be wave 2, and this will be wave 3, and this will be wave 4, and this will be wave 5. So the big question now that remains here is whether or not the fifth wave is over right here. Okay, so that's what we're going to have a look at today. So let me just get to a smaller time frame, like daily chart. Before I do that, let me also draw a Fibonacci from here to here. It's a simple calculation. I mean, simple Fibonacci drawing. There's nothing so scientific or rocket science about it. So I just drew a Fibonacci, and I can see that the market went up. It went up like this, and then it corrected itself, and it turned around right here, and it's going up. So typically the market stops and reverses at 27%. This line right here or right here. Okay, so those are the two areas, important areas, as I've seen in my experience. The market to respect that level and either turn around and come down, or it can hang out here and then go up to the 50%. When it comes to the 50%, typically I think that's kind of like the end of that particular wave, and that's how I've always noticed it. So the price is already at 27%. That happens to be like what? Around $176, and the other 50% is at $195. So the price went up, hit the level, and then in March, and then April it turned around, and now we are in May 5th. Okay, so what's going to happen here? Is it going to turn around and go down, or is it going to turn around and go up? So that's what I'm going to show you as I see it. Um, for that, let's come down to the daily level. Okay, so this is the 27% right here. The price went up, hit the level, couldn't break it, then it started going down, kept going down for no apparent news. There's no negative news with Berkshire Hathaway, but then still the price went down from 176 all the way to 162. Okay, and now it's kind of slowly turning around and then coming down, going up, blah blah blah. So let's see, what could happen. Like I always say, basic trend analysis. The price goes up, higher high, higher low, higher high. If it makes higher low, then it's obviously uptrend. But in this case, it made a like. Let me just correct it, guys. Um, it made a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, and more importantly, higher low. this is a critical juncture because it made a higher low, which means the stock is bottomed out, and it could be turning around and going up. Let's also check if there is a volume indication here. So let me just turn the volume indicator here. How do I add that? Add indicator volume. Okay, I don't see anything here that could help us out because I see the volumes to be like all over the place. There's no unique volume here. It's all same level, so there's nothing to see here. We typically want to see a huge spike like this. If I had seen the spike in here, I could have, you know, I could have thought that it indicates buying activity since um, the price has started going up, reversed basically. But there's no volume indication here, so it doesn't mean that it couldn't go up. It's just that volume is one of the indications, easier indications to see and understand. Nevertheless, let's just check this. I also see a basic triangle pattern here. I don't know if some of you notice that as well. Um, See this. Let me just take this this little tool here. See this. See this. Do you see it now? Price came down, then it made a higher low, which is a good indication to turn around and go up, and then it's also kind of got stuck in a triangle. And the very last day of the trading on the stock, that was a day before yesterday, or rather yesterday, today is Saturday when I record this video, the price actually put a hammer. You can see this little hammer pattern here, and I normally recommend anyone who wants to do trading, I mean technical analysis, to learn the candlestick patterns. They come in very handy, and they kind of indicate visually what could potentially be happening in the near future. So this is a hammer, not very significant by itself, but it is within a trading range or triangle in this case. So it's potentially possible that it's going to break out. Like normally when the price gets stuck within a trading range or a triangle pattern, normally it breaks out. So if the price is going up like this, like going inside the triangle, making its way, when it comes to the corner, the extreme, it typically, or even before that, it depends. It would either break down and go down, or it could break up and go up. So that is one of the two things that can happen, right? So in this case though, however, I think the chances of this going up is more than the chance of it going down. Doesn't mean that it couldn't happen. Anything could happen in the market, but I think the probability of this going up is more. Couple of reasons. The first reason is Berkshire Hathaway is a great company to own, right? So this stock is likely to go up because the general market conditions are going up, right? So possibly this will be going up as well. And as I had mentioned, this is a very critical level, 27%. If 27% was like the extreme top the Berkshire Hathaway stock was going to make, and if it had come down because of that, I wouldn't be necessarily seeing a higher low. I would probably see this, and then it would have gone right down, making a lower low, and then make lower high, lower low. That's how the market goes down when it is in a downtrend. But that's not what happened here, guys. I can see that it's a higher low, and it also is in a triangle pattern. And also, I mean, I don't want to beat it too much because there's too many things can be talked about the triangle pattern. So if I have to quickly refer to something, it could also be considered as a flag, right? When the price is within the flag, it follows the prior trend. The prior trend in this case is I, is like long, and then it was doing the pattern thing, and then it could break out and go up. So that's another reason you can look at it, even though it's not always going to work that way. So anyway, Warren Buffett talked along with Charlie Munger today, and obviously they had a great call. Some 40,000 people had attended it in person, and some, I don't know, millions of people watched it over the internet, which includes me. And obviously it was a great call. Happy to hear everything you said, and quite possibly as a result of that event, the stock could break out. That's one possible reason why it could break out. And the second possible reason is French election, which is supposed to happen on 7th, this tomorrow, Sunday, and that could most likely result in a positive movement in the market is my expectation. So I think in general the market is going to be gapping up on Monday, but that's kind of like a very, you know, like it's not a call that one should be making actually, because anything can happen in the market. But I somehow feel like it's going to break up and go to the like going up rather than going down. So anyway, anything will happen. I mean, it could also gap down and go down. Nobody knows. But I think the probability again is more for it to be going up than down. So if that happens, then obviously the price will be making its way down. I mean, rather way up to the 176 level, which is the 27%, and then potentially it could chop around, maybe break out, and then eventually I think it will end up at 192. So that's the message here, guys. So that's what I think is going to most likely happen, which would coincide with, in fact, 195, guys, as I see it, 50%. So somewhere around here, 192, 190, 195. That's like $30 away from where we are today. So that's like a long-term approach, long-term call, right? But I think it's quite possible that it would happen if the general market is also going to be going up, which is what I think is going to be happening at least for the next couple of months to 6 months, 7 months. I don't know, but that's what I think is going to happen. Okay, so I hope it was useful to give you some sort of idea on what could be going on with Berkshire Hathaway. And obviously, I would like to tell you that this is not a trading recommendation; it's just a analysis of mine. And I would always expect you to do your own analysis. Take this as an input, but make your trading decisions based on your own analysis and ideas. Okay, do not follow anyone else's analysis to make your trading decisions. All right, so with that I would like to conclude this video. And if you are interested in getting notified as and when I upload videos, please subscribe to my channel, so that way you will get notified via email. And if you like this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. Okay, I appreciate it. Have a good one, guys, and I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Take care and have a good day. Bye now.